A small boy was walking with his father along a path to the hospital. White buildings, trees, and people flashed before his eyes. The father told the boy that people here rested and were healed. It was a good place where people became happy. And today was a happy day for them too. They came because he was soon to have a little sister. The boy eagerly awaited the moment. Issei, as I've told you, you will have a little sister today. Please be a caring and responsible brother. You must, along with us, your parents, guide and raise her. This is very important. I'm counting on you, my son. Of course, Dad, Issei replied. Dad, where do babies come from? Issei, his father faltered. We'll definitely talk about that later. You're only 5, so it's a bit early. But I truly hope you grow into a responsible man and cheer your parents with grandchildren as soon as possible. Okay, Dad. Issei engraved those words within himself. He would definitely fulfill his father's earnest wish. They entered the large white building. Hyodo-san, you're already here. We just arrived. Your invitation truly delighted my wife and me. We look forward to seeing your newborn daughter. Kya, Issei-kun, hi, how are you? And here was his best friend popping out from behind the man. Hi, Irish. Issei jumped up. His friend had a slightly strange name, Irina. It sounded girlish and foreign, but Issei liked playing with him, so he didn't dwell on it. I heard from Dad that you'll have a little sister soon. Is that true? True? Kya, I really want to see her. His eyes gleamed with impatience. Yeah, me too. Right now, Dad. Issei, Irina-chan, come here. Look at your new sister and friend. They followed his father to the room. Inside, they found Issei's mother and a baby in her arms. Kya! So this is Issei's little sister. What a cutie! Can I pet her? Can I? Ira climbed onto the bed and gently stroked the baby sister's sparse hair. Issei felt a pang of jealousy that Ira stole the first touch. But suddenly, Ira froze and looked at his mom and dad. Dad, I felt something strange just now. I felt so good. He smiled brightly. Ira's mother looked at her seriously. So, you felt it too, Ira. Hyodo-san, forgive me. I don't mean to offend. Could my wife and I step aside for a few minutes and talk? Ira's father spoke up. Issei went to the restroom and, passing a corner, he overheard something. Honey, you felt it, right? Ira's father's voice. Yes, dear. No doubt. But how is that possible? Do you think the Hyodo daughter is one of the chosen ones? No, I don't think so. I checked her carefully. She is absolutely a common person, the most ordinary, with no special powers. It's just that I feel she has a very pure soul. To become a true wielder of the holy sword? No, not exactly. Although that's not ruled out. I had a feeling I was near you-know-who. I understand, dear, and I felt the same. Like shivers ran down my skin. It felt as if the Lord himself touched her with his finger. Something similar I've felt only once. Let's let things remain as they are, and whatever happens, happens. It's the Lord's will. Returning to the room, Issei heard muffled voices inside. Hyodo-san, you haven't chosen your daughter's name yet, have you? Ira's father's voice. Hyodo-san, then how about the name Tanya, in honor of the ancient holy martyr Tatiana of Rome? I assure you your daughter is special. She undoubtedly deserves such a name. She is like a saint herself. Honey, I like that name. Let's take it. Look at your daughter. She truly seems like a saint. Well then, from today, our daughter's name is Hyodo Tatiana, our Tanya. Time, the present. Kuo Academy. Wake up! Get up! If you don't right now, I'll kiss you. The Tsundere alarm clock was the best. You'll run 20 laps around the field. Good. Issei didn't know how, but the next second, he was ruthlessly thrown out of bed, face down on the floor. He immediately jumped up and looked at the owner of the Dragon's Roar, his real Toon sister. How long are you going to sleep? Get dressed, bathroom, and breakfast. You have 2 minutes. Go. He flew off the floor like a scalded cat. No time to dally, or she might actually fulfill her promise. Phew, she was so cute as a child. And when did everything go wrong? He remembered the recent dream. Tanya, how was school? Aren't you afraid of missing so many classes? It must be tough to work and study simultaneously. His mother asked worriedly. It's fine, Mom. Here are my recent test results. His sister handed the grade sheet to her mother. Kya! My girl, top marks in all subjects again. I'm just amazed how you manage everything. Issei, you should take after your sister. Looking at your achievements, I worry about your future. Yeah, sure. He answered gloomily, burying his face in his plate. They're discussing my sister again. The same thing every day. Issei's sister is a genius, a true genius. Everything she takes up, she achieves the best results in. Although she is only 11 years old, she is in the same grade as him, the second year of Kuo Academy High School. And a little over a year ago, she found a job and became a real idol, an 11-year-old genius idol. His sister is perfect. There is no more accurate word to describe her. And honestly, this stressed him out as the older brother, making him feel completely useless. He had once snapped and done something stupid, and since then, an even more terrifying secret was revealed to him. The true face of his sweet angel sister, and he wished he had remained ignorant. Look, girls, Hyodo-sama came to school. Hyodo-sama, good morning. They were immediately surrounded by a crowd of his sister's fangirls. Ah, there he is again. Hey, pervert, beat it. Don't you dare defile Tanya-sama with your presence. Issei was roughly shoved aside and landed on the ground. I know it. That's why I didn't want to walk with her, though. Suddenly, a smile spread across his face. He had a heavenly view from this angle. There are upsides to this. Hee. Come on, girls. No matter what he is still my brother. Please forgive him. His sister clasped her hands and looked at the surrounding girls with an imploring gaze. But Tanya-sama, forgive me for saying this, but he doesn't deserve you. It's true, a pervert like him doesn't deserve such a lovely sister. Issei felt even colder than if she had condemned him. I know he regrets his actions and won't repeat such a mistake. Tears began to well up in the corners of her eyes. Ah, the captain of the Kendo Club put her hand to her face. But only for your sake, Tanya-chan, and only this once. Hey, pervert, be grateful that you have a sister like a saint. Suddenly, his sister crouched down next to him, and while everyone was discussing Issei, she leaned towards his ear and whispered, You're completely out of control, big brother. How dare you peep at me? I don't care what you do, even if you bury yourself in women's underwear. However, for the purpose of disciplinary prevention, her voice became a snake's hiss. Her tongue briefly traced her lips. Perhaps a repeated course of psychological combat training is in order? What do you think? Cold sweat was pouring down him now. Issei desperately shook his head. Angel? Saint? Don't make me laugh. His sister was a true devil. Returning home, Issei was completely crestfallen. He knew execution awaited him at home. He had once lashed out and wiped the hard drive on her computer. It was then that he saw her true face. But after that, the envy disappeared. What did it matter if he could enjoy the beautiful chicks around him every day? He had entered the formerly all-girls Kowu Academy for this very reason. He studied like a maniac just to pass the exams and get in. Now he could enjoy the luxurious life of a high school student, surrounded by the beautiful sex. Or so he wished. Reality was cruel. A year had passed and he was still single. If only he could find a girlfriend. Then no execution from his sister would be scary. Yes, there's a chick. A beauty. If only Motohama were here, he could determine her exact measurements. Crossing the bridge over the road, a black-haired cutie appeared before him. About his height, cute face, decent chest, and such legs. He was so engrossed in her figure that he didn't immediately realize she had stopped across from him and said something. He thought there was something wrong with his hearing. Surely such a cutie couldn't be addressing him. He looked up. "You're Issei-kun, right?" A blush flashed on her cheeks. Issei nodded, staring foolishly at her. I like you. Please, let's go out." What?